Good, whatever time of day it is you happen to be listening. This is the P&A Podcast Express coming to you live and out of person. I was going to say in person, but we're not with them. We're out of their house. But we're in your house if you've turned us on this time.
What?
Yeah, something like that.
Very confusing.
I don't know what I'm saying. I'm still on a hangover from this weekend.
I'm as confused as a bag of popcorn in a microwave.
Yay!
Oh, you chose Junior style, I see.
Why ain't it working?
Uh-oh, podcast.
It ain't working.
Adam and Phil here with you, as always. We've got a couple of wonderful human beings over in the Malort Mandalay Bay, the Shamke's Whip It Good Pavilion, we'll call it.
Right.
It's kind of a pavilion with the slope ceiling behind them.
Yeah. Somebody accused us of being in an attic before.
Yeah. Well, this is definitely
I
not.
don't know where to. No, we're not.
Then what are we going to do? Write a
Yeah, it's
diary?
up there.
Right? Write a diary?
One more
Yeah.
floor up.
Maybe are we hiding from the Nazis? Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
We're all hiding from the Nazis.
Yes. That's a good thing they're all in Washington. Anyways,
Podcasts a mini.
we have with us to the left on your screen, it is the man who does the PR through HR. And
This is AR.
he uses a lot of hard R's.
Oh, boy.
It is Brian, the Blade. And the man with all the smoky meats, bringing the snackle box and the bucket of fun.
Hello, podcast.
He's over there playing the rectangle.
Play the rectangle.
I need more rectangle.
I mean, he's wrecking the triangle. It is the Grumpy Griller.
There you go.
Woo! How's it going, everybody?
Splendid. I'm doing great.
I'm just going to let this finish out. The song will be over in a second.
What?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a long.
Wow, that's a long. That's the.
It has an ending?
The extended. It just
I
sort of
never do this song.
abruptly tails
Oh,
off.
there,
Yeah.
It just shut off. It didn't even.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Maybe I should put a nice fade at it, but then I couldn't put it on
Yeah, that
repeat for when we get into
True.
all of our
It'll fade and
stupidity.
people will think,
Yeah. Oh, they're done.
oh, thank God.
They're done with the intro.
Psych.
And the outro. Fun fact, the outro is the same as the intro.
Huh. Only backwards in reverse.
Right.
Only for
Yes.
Only reverse time shift. Yeah, what's going on?
Right. I forgot. Big podcast.
I haven't heard that drop in a while.
No.
You know, if you listen to the podcast in reverse, we actually sound intelligent.
That's what it takes.
What? So that's how
Come back, you fat-bearded bitch!
you play them in reverse.
Reverse. Crisscross. So,
You mean like this?
yeah. Don't play that when Junior's around. It freaks him out.
No, I know
Then
it.
you could knock and
He gets scared, and then he has nightmares, and it's
Yeah.
because then he tries to call me in the middle of the night, scared.
I've
So
ignored
you-
knocks at the door because I'm pretty sure it's Junior going to crawl into bed with me.
Right? He's like, I'm scared.
Is this only during thunderstorms or?
No.
It's only when you can get mom's car.
It's during Christmas season.
Oh, so it's year round.
Yeah.
Okay.
He understood the assignment.
Yes, he did.
Oh, that's glorious.
So how's everybody doing?
I'm great. Went by Peto Island the other day. Man, that thing gets more and more yellow every time I go by it. They just keep painting more and more of it. Am I
Well,
wrong on that?
it's already had to have like 40 coats put on it because
Right.
it's been hit so much.
They should put safety orange on it or something. Something more high vis.
High vis.
You know what would work really well
What's that?
is a grinder,
You know what you had?
a big cement grinder.
Actually,
You just
what they
get rid of
should
the
do is
fucking
just put a
thing.
big old spent sonotube out there, fill it up.
Yeah,
They call it the Great Erection.
Yes.
and then there
ho-
still wouldn't be anybody using it.
Oh, we hold the great direction.
So the funniest thing the other day, I'm actually driving towards Peto Island from home, and literally somebody was on the opposite corner right there by that bank, and they crossed the street without Peto Island. I'm thinking that is the best thing
That
I've
is
ever
the
seen.
ballsiest move
That-
I've ever seen.
That guy would rather take a chance on just getting hit plain old, out there raw dogging it than to actually use Pedo Island to take the chance to get
He
hit.
knew who you were, and he said you couldn't live it down.
No.
Like,
The man must
shit.
be a world championship Frogger player.
Ribbit.
Well,
Yes.
it is in a spot where there's not that much traffic. Let's face it. It's going into Sandusky and out of Sandusky. Neither thing happens because people have to go into Sandusky to come out of Sandusky. They don't do that.
How was everybody's Father's Day?
It was.
Yeah, it was a day. It didn't do anything. I called my dad.
I did not call mine. That would have been a lot tougher for me. But
Didn't break out the Ouija board.
no. Didn't see Anthony.
So this is the first Father's Day I did not see my kids.
I saw Andrew
they
for
were born.
about 15 minutes.
Yeah. Yep. Since they were born, this is the first. But for good reason. They were. My son had his early orientation for Michigan Tech, so they were up there,
Nice.
and they made a weekend, and it was just my ex-wife and the two kids. So I'm glad they all got to spend time with just them. That's kind of nice.
Yeah.
They had a great trip. They were up there for Friday, Saturday, and then they headed back yesterday. But they didn't get back till later yesterday, and I'm like, yeah, it's not worth. I'm not driving all the way to Bay City because obviously they're not going to want to drive after driving all the way back from Houghton. So
No, and like Anthony, he just got back from Myrtle Beach, like in the middle of the night on Saturday, like Friday night, Saturday morning. I knew he didn't want to drive all the way back here, and he's coming home like for a week here very shortly. I can celebrate Father's Day any day. It doesn't,
right.
Not that it's a celebration. I mean,
I still enjoy, and I think I say it every year, how on Mother's Day, all the mothers just want to be with their family. They just don't want to have to cook. On Father's Day, assholes want to go golfing. Like, fuck you, family. I'm going golfing.
like, haven't I done enough for you?
Yeah.
No, it was actually a really good day. I'm like, Mary's like, do you want to do anything? I'm like, yeah, I want to sit here in my recliner and watch the Tigers.
That's a solid plan.
That's depressing.
Speaking of the
Well,
Tigers,
no, they had a huge comeback to sweep the Sox.
that was brilliant.
I really think that Skubal coming back and the way he got fired up in that game when he came back is going to be a turning point in the season for the Tigers.
Let's hope so. Partial game score. Tigers lead 4-1 over the Yankees in the bottom of the fifth.
Kick the Spankies' ass.
Just beat their ass.
They do look like a different team in this last
Tigers
series.
are rolling. That's one of my notes. Tigers are rolling. They're starting to get guys back from injuries and everything too, like Skubal and a few other guys should be back soon.
Literally one of the best records in baseball in June. I think it is the best record in baseball.
Which is odd
considering it was like one of the worst Mays in history.
in history of baseball. I think 6-22 in May.
I do want to say this though. Just because Jemai Jones ran fast and didn't get a call overturned on him, which it could have went either way.
Yeah,
Not all is forgiven. You still are batting around 100.
136
136
overall. Meanwhile, Kerry Carpenter is batting 167 against lefties.
Yeah.
So Jemai Jones keeps pinch hitting for Carpenter, and Jemai Jones is hitting 136 overall. Meanwhile, Carpenter's hitting 167 against lefties, 230 something overall.
It makes no sense.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. And then when he strikes out, you're like, well, shit, Carpenter could have done that.
Yeah.
Fuck anybody could do. I could do that.
Well, I could stand up there and strike out in a Major League Baseball game. Absolutely.
Hey, maybe $2,000. I'll do it.
Riley Green just smacked one 422 feet, 5-1 now, Tigers.
Nice. Green has impressed me this year, honestly. I mean, still
So the
too many strikeouts.
The list is
but
growing because I said Tigers that I would dump the entire team except for McGonigal, Dingler's there, Green's there, and McKinstry. That's my list so far. I would keep those guys. Everybody else can go fucking eat shit. Yeah.
Yeah. I do like the new Asian they got. I don't remember his name. Lee.
Yeah, Hai-Woo Lee. He's a utility
Sing
man.
song sushi.
But, I read an interesting stat, too, that over the last, I think, like 5 games, Detroit starters have none of them given up more than 2 earned runs.
No.
Well, that's pretty good.
But
That's
they're
really
finally
good.
starting to put some runs behind them. Unless you're Scooble, and then fuck you.
I mean, Valdez is pitching tonight. He's gone 5. He's only given up 1 earned run. He's at 82 pitches. He might come out for the 6th. And I tell you what, if you give me a starter that'll go 6 innings and only give up 1 earned run, I'll take that 99 out of 100 days of the year.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty damn good.
Unfortunately, we needed 162 days of the year.
Well, that's true. JV Verlander, is he done?
Yep.
Yeah, he's done.
I mean, he's cooked.
Dude, he probably got that latest injury just taking a shower.
We knew he was cooked when he started that last start in Toledo, AAA. His fastball was topping out at 92. It was apparently flat as shit. He gave up four home runs against AAAers and only struck out 2.
Well, and then I guess in a simulated batting practice that he threw, guys were just launching off him left and right.
So think about this. I mean, by an method of kind of non-scientific extrapolation, if he gave up 4 home runs in a AAA against a AAA roster, what the fuck would he do against the goddamn major league roster?
At least 12.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be pretty. My guess is that he's just lost it.
Well, and he said, and it's funny because I read an article today on not Deadspin, but Defector, what Deadspin all the people went to Defector, but about JV, and they said his quote was he's going to pitch until the wheels fall off, and the article was basically alluding to the wheels have fallen off, and it happens. Father Time's undefeated. So I'm not blaming. This is not shit talking about JV. I love everything he's done for the Tigers in the past. And he's a Hall of Famer, no doubt about it. Definitely a Hall of Famer. What, 2 Cy Youngs or 3 Cy Youngs? 3 no hitters.
Yeah,
1 World Series ring. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Absolutely.
But it's time to hang him up.
It's time to hang him up. Get into coaching, scouting, whatever.
Right.
He can still be part of this team, and he apparently, the word on the street is he will go into the Hall as a Tiger.
He's going into Cooperstown as a Tiger, yeah.
And he wanted to retire as a Tiger. Yeah, it's time.
Yeah, and
And it's gone.
Yeah, it's gone. So the nice part is he was given a $13 million contract, but $11 million of it's deferred, so it's not hurting us big time over time, but yeah. But still, man, could you imagine getting paid $13 million to do what he's done this year? You can imagine getting paid $13. You can imagine getting paid $13,000 to do something.
Basically, was he gonna get $2 million?
So he gets $2 million, but it's deferred. So I think they stretched it out, kind of like they did with like Barry Bonds and all those guys, where they'll probably pay him like $1 million a year for the next 11 years or something like that.
Bobby Bonilla Day.
Bobby Bonilla Day.
That's next week.
It is July 1st.
Yep.
And there's only a couple years left on Bobby Bonilla Day, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Doesn't it go until like 35?
So, yeah, the Mets gave Bobby Bonilla this wonderful contract, and he gets like $1.2 million every July 1st for like 25 years or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It goes until like 2035.
Yeah.
Boy, that would be my favorite day of the year.
One of my good friends is from New York that I worked with in Philadelphia, and he's a big Mets fan. So every July 1st, I text him, "Happy Bobby Bonilla Day." Bobby Bo Day. Actually, Bobby Bonilla had 2 deferred contracts. He had another one that paid him for like 10 years, like $1.6 million.
That guy's agent was a genius.
Oh, this guy, like I think Bobby Bonilla had problems with spending. So I think his agent's like, hey, let's help you out and space this money out. So
yeah, and plus they also did this 30 years ago, so the interest rates were favorable too.
Yes, very favorable for the interest rates. Plus, I think Bobby Bonilla did a lot of coke.
And he probably still does, making $1.2 million a year.
I mean,
so here's the details.
I can tell you what. Bobby Bonilla probably goes out and just blows about $500,000 on coke every July 2nd.
Oh yeah. So on July 1st marks Bobby Bonilla Day, which is the day the New York Mets pay former player Bobby Bonilla exactly $1,193,248.20. So basically $1.2 million.
Yeah.
This ritual will continue until the year 2035.
Wow.
Man, if you're
He hasn't played for 20 years, right?
It was a 2000
how old is he?
a 2000 buyout agreement.
2000 buyout.
Well, how old is this dude?
Bobby Bonilla is probably in his late 50s, early 60s
So
now.
will he be around?
Oh yeah.
He's probably got to be in his late 50s, I would think, right?
I would think so, yeah.
I can I have them power of them internet, so I can look that up.
Yeah,
Bobby Bo. Bobby Bonilla is 63 years old. So he's got 9 years left of getting paid. He should make it to that.
Yeah, he'll make it.
And Alan Greenspan just died today, so he was 100.
Yeah.
How come we didn't have him on the Deadpool?
I don't know. We really
think
dropped the
he's
ball a
still-
lot with this fucking thing.
You ever notice how the higher up in government you are, the longer you live?
Well, yeah, it's all that adrenochrome. Or adrenochrome, depending on how you pronounce it.
Right.
I think it depends on what side of the island you get it from.
Oh boy.
So, are we ready for the adventures of Saturday?
Mm.
We don't know any of these people, so we can totally dirty bitch them.
I'm going to apologize in advance.
No, my biggest bitch isn't even with you. Believe it or not.
This is 100% true.
So,
Huh.
this gig was booked nearly a year ago. Back about Christmas time, I started sending stuff. Hey, here's an information sheet for you to fill out. I'll send it to you now. I can send it again later, but I need it about 2 weeks before your wedding.
Nuptials.
I go through and I make up a itinerary for the day of what I need to know. I send it to you. Once you sign off on it, that's what we go off of for the day. Simple, easy peasy. Never, ever have I had a problem getting that information back from people.
For reference, our very own Cody Clee was sent the packet, and he had it back to you within a day, and we still got another.
Within 24 hours.
We still got 5 weeks to go till his wedding.
Yeah. So, and literally like Dave and Jeannie, both of their daughters' weddings, I had that thing back months before their wedding.
Tess's wedding, you probably had that thing back right away, and
Oh yeah, yeah.
all 27 pages of it.
And we had and that was just what not to play.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
And we even had a meeting with her,
What
like
did Bruno Mars ever do to them?
I don't know. I don't know.
But anyway,
So 2 weeks ago, I sent a message to the groom because he's the one that I was in contact with. Hey, I just emailed this to you again. Can you please fill it out and send it to me? Yep, I'll get right on it. Have it back to you today. Nothing. So that was that was actually the day that we did Jimmy Foley's wedding.
so a week prior, exactly a week.
No, 2 weeks prior.
No, 2 weeks. You're right. 2 weeks.
So when the next Monday rolls around, I still don't have it. I'm like, hey, any chance you can get that to me? Yep. Sorry. Busy weekend. I'll have it over to you. The whole week goes by. So now we're a week out from the wedding. Hey, I really could use that info sheet. I need to download all your songs ahead of time in case something happens with the internet. That way I for sure have the songs that you want for sure. And I have all the bases covered.
I wanted to highlight that we are professionals. So all of the important songs for the dances and stuff, Adam downloads prior to have digital copies of them. So in case the internet goes out or anything like that,
Yeah.
we're
and
not dead in the water. So these people's day isn't fucked.
Right. We have all of those downloaded and we still have I have downloaded music. I could make it through a whole night. I might not be able to play everybody's request.
Yeah.
But I have downloaded music that I can make it through a whole night with.
Yeah.
I get no response from this guy. None. So finally, on Thursday, I call him. I've texted, he had responded. I was texting him every day, dude, I really need you to send this through or I'm not going to have your music. So Thursday, he gets a hold of me I had called him, left him a message. He finally calls me back at like 9:30 at night. And he's like, really sorry. We've been really busy trying to get ready for this. I'm like, yeah, me too. Been trying to get ready for it. He's like, I'll send you something over tonight.
Me too.
Never got anything. So Friday comes along and I finally get this like hodgepodge shit list. So I start making up their itinerary out of this. And I'm like, this is going to be such a shit show. Stuff's not filled out. There's just a tremendous lack of information on this thing. So then I get another email or another text from somebody totally different. Don't go off of his list. It's totally fucked up. I'm like, holy shit. So I stop.
Podcast. That's the Junior Memorial Alert.
Oh, this is
And he's still alive. Don't worry. Junior's fine. Well, he claims he's sick, but anyway, go ahead.
So then we're sitting there, and I finally get this other schedule through. Nothing that I need. Nothing. It's got stuff about the party bus, what time it's going to be there for their rehearsal on Friday.
Yeah.
Party bus before their rehearsal on Friday. They went
oh shit!
They went on a party bus for 4 fucking hours before they had the rehearsal. So they were not worth a shit.
fucking show off over here.
I can tell you one thing about this wet. There you go. That's more podcast speed right there.
Now drop the thing.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. I love it. I love what you guys are doing over there.
So this person that emailed me, I thought it was the bride. It was not. This other random person.
Was it the mother of the?
It was the aunt. This was the lady in that blue and gold dress.
Aunt B?
That came up to us like earlier in the day.
So
and basically when I'm like, yeah, I didn't get anything, she's like, that makes sense.
So I pull in, and Adam's telling me how much of a shit show this has been. And I get there and I pull into the venue and everything looks fucking immaculate. And I say to myself, Jeannie.
So the first thing Phil's like, he goes, wow, they kind of just, I'm like, this wasn't them.
Yeah.
That was the very first thing I said. I'm like, there's no way this was them. So we're talking to Jeannie, and she's like, been up since 5 o'clock this morning trying to get this shit
She
together.
was already drinking wine, and mind you, this is 3 o'clock in the afternoon. She's like, I'm on wine already.
Now, they had to go and buy all the flowers for the decorations that morning.
Yeah.
Somebody had totally dropped the ball and forgot.
And it was beautiful. I mean,
Oh
everything
yeah,
was beautiful.
It was
But Jeannie's
very,
like,
very high
I've
class.
been here. My kids have been running around. She's like, this is a shit show. And you're like, well, it's kind of our experience too.
Yep. And then when the mom comes up and she's like, did they tell you about this? I'm like, I didn't get any information. I said, so anything that you need me to do, you're going to have to tell me now. And I hope that I'll actually get to it when everything starts going. And she's like, that makes sense.
In the meantime, though, the ceremony's supposed to be at 4:30.
Yep.
We have to do just audio microphone for it. No big deal. This is outside in the middle of the fucking afternoon.
In the middle of a field.
In the middle of a field, and it's hot as fuck. 4:30 rolls around. Lots of people seated, just sitting out there baking in the sun. Nothing happening. 4:40 rolls around. Nothing happening. 4:45 rolls around. I'm like,
at 4:45, the ushers come walking up and start asking people about
should I be seating people?
When should we start seating people?
Meanwhile, they had all gotten off of a party bus.
Yes. Almost the entire wedding party at like 4:40 got off of a party bus.
But they didn't just get off the party bus. They walked to the location where the reception was being held.
Where the alcohol was.
And everybody had to grab drinks to bring back to the ceremony. So the ceremony kicked off about 10 to 5. Who's here?
I didn't see what's going on there.
Oh. So about 10 to 5 finally they
yeah.
So we get done with that and it's fine. Adam and I head back. You know, we already had our DJ stuff set up, but they have a string. Is somebody here or is it something going on out there?
Oh, your mother's here.
Oh. Well, she's going to be disappointed that Stacy's not here and neither is...
Oh, she's leaving now.
Okay. Oh, she might have just been dropping off some trash.
Well, I didn't want to say.
That's fine. It's me. I'm trash. So...
But you're already here.
Yeah. So we get back in and that's when the aunt or whoever it is comes up to us and she's just like... And going over the order, we finally got all hammered out. But literally, we talked... It was 15 minutes. 15 minutes of going on. And I'm like...
All I needed to know that they couldn't get me or answer was who's walking with who and in what order, because they had like 5 extra groomsmen versus bridesmaids, which I'd never seen before.
11 ushers and groomsmen men and 5 or 7 women stood up in this wedding.
Yeah. So some of the
5 women stood up.
Yeah. So some of the women were walking with 2 guys, you know, and I'm thinking, wow, this is going to get really kinky later.
But so we're going over the order. We get it all straightened out, and we're not even playing music. And then they're like, well, dinner's supposed to be at 7. They're going to be back here at 6:30 to make their entrance. Okay. Then they're wondering about, the blessing and the toast and everything. I'm like, we're going to have to play it by ear, because if they're not back, if we're supposed to eat at 7 and the food's ready and they're not back until, say, they don't get back till 10 minutes to 7, we're just going to rip the blessing and then we'll do the toast after they get their food and we're dismissing people. That's not the way I like to do things, because it just seems to make more sense to do them before.
Right.
But we're sitting there, Adam and I, and the string quartet's playing, and we're just twiddling our thumbs, and all of a sudden somebody comes up to me like, hey, the wedding party's here and they're ready to make their entrance. And I'm like...
And it's like 6.
It's 6 o'clock. And I'm like, okay, we can figure out a way to kill time. So I go outside. They've got the list of lining people up. It took me... I don't know if you heard me, but I was actually yelling at people because they wouldn't stay in the right order. They're like, oh, I'm like, this is the order you will be announced. If you want to look like a dipshit and have somebody else's name announced when you walk in, I don't fucking care. It came down to that at one point.
So
yeah,
we do the announcements. They come in like a pack of wild idiots. And
I'm telling them, cueing them all and making sure they're all in the same order. Like,
yeah,
I don't normally bring order to anything because I'm not an orderly person.
No, that is not your job.
But I did well.
But you did well. So we get through that. And literally at this point, the only thing I've got left to do, like before I just play music, is do the dances. And well, I had to play that song for the cake.
Yeah.
For them to cut the cake, which was a kind of a shit show.
So they did the cake cut after after everybody walked in.
Yep.
Then they sat down and I'm like, well, it's only 20 after 6. Food's not going to be ready till 7. But then I find Amy, who's running the show for the catering, and she's like, food's ready anytime you guys are. I'm like, we were told the food wasn't ready till 7. She's like, we were told 6. And I'm like, this tracks.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
this all tracks.
So we immediately, and then they come up to me, they're like, can you announce and dismiss the tables? I'm like, are they numbered? I think so. How many tables are there? I don't know. 24.
So we make it
24.
We make it through the toast, and thankfully all the toasts before dinner were short and sweet.
Yeah.
Get a great blessing. The pastor who did that stuff was awesome. She did a great job with the ceremony. She did a great blessing. We start dismissing people, and I'm literally, no one else is doing it. So I'm watching the line, and I'm telling Adam when
Phil's standing over here, and he's like, 3 more tables, 5 more tables, whatever. We get through all of that, and then I get to a point where I'm just like, everybody else, if you haven't eaten
about
yet,
five tables left.
Yeah. Everybody else, if you haven't eaten yet, just go.
What I would do with the line is I'd wait till it got down to just like only a couple people waiting to grab a plate, and then we dismiss more, because I hate because nobody takes their drink with them when you go to the food line, so you might as well sit at your table and have a cocktail. Not usually. So anyway, later, the aunt or whoever's like, wow, everything ran super smooth. And I'm like, that's because we fucking did everything.
Exactly.
Right.
And I'm used to that.
Yeah.
That's kind of what we're hired.
Deal.
That's kind of what we're hired to do.
I was actually kind of bored at this point because we weren't playing music or anything. So then we started.
Yeah. So that's the other thing is they had us there, and we had to run sound at 4 o'clock for their damn wedding, which didn't start until almost 5. But they had a string quartet there to play through the wedding and then all the cocktail hour music. So we literally just sat there with our thumbs up our own thumb up our own ass.
I wasn't checking his oil.
No, that was not going to happen.
Oh, there's something that's not tracking here for me. Where did they import the string players? This is Sanilac County, for Christ's sake.
These guys are from Grosse Pointe Farms.
So one was Asian and one was black. So they were not really from around here. They did a great job. They sounded awesome.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, I was about to say,
but they were a string quartet with a piano, with a keyboard player. So I thought that was cheating.
Kind of.
Well, they're technically hidden strings.
So even the people are asking us the string quartet. So are we setting up in here? Because it was raining at first. And I'm like, well, we were told it's going to be a game time decision if the wedding's going to be outside, which, Adam, you forgot to mention. You mentioned to them, so what's the backup plan? It's supposed to rain in the afternoon, and you guys are having your wedding outside. Thinking I kind of need to figure out it is like dumbfounded by that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we don't really have one.
We're going back.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, are you going to just do the wedding? Because I'm thinking we don't need the portable speaker if they're just going to do it under the tent and all that.
Yeah.
We'll just use the normal PA. Oh, I don't know. We don't really have a backup plan. And they literally didn't. They waited for the rain to stop, and then they're like, all right, everybody out here, we're going to do it out here.
Then they make them bake. Some of those people sat there for 45 minutes before the thing even started.
And in the sun, it wasn't that hot that day, but in the sun out there, it was fucking hot. Especially because we're kind of in a ring of trees.
Yeah.
There's no wind coming through there, no breeze. And when I first sat down where I was at with the speaker, it was hotter than shit. Then the shade covered me, but it never covered the people in the audience.
I will say though, once all that was done, and then there was the magical thing where literally we got through all that. I'm waiting, like, dismiss people, got our food, and I'm like, tell that I'm like, I got to step outside because I got to fart. Like, I literally let this one rip, and I was all by myself. And the lady who was running things, like, literally, like, walks up to me, like, the moment. And I'm like, oh God, please don't stink that bad. Please don't stink that bad. It didn't. But yeah, she's in then giving more points. I'm like, lady, I came out here to be alone.
I just need a minute.
Right.
But then
give her the pre-warning. Pull my finger.
we get through all that, and the guy comes up. He's not in the wedding party or anything, but he's like, he goes, can I make an announcement for the bride and groom? I was the groom's roommate in college and stuff. And we're like, yeah, sure. Well, that turned into like 5 people talking on the mic.
They gave 4 more toast. Like, And
then you got people coming up. I was groom's sister's dog's, groomer.
Cousins, nieces.
And they were all fighting for microphones. I swear to God, these people, and we're talking all these people, they're all from Grosse Pointe or around.
Yeah.
So these are all city people.
And
yep.
Money.
Big time money. Hence the enough alcohol to kill 300 people for.
They had enough alcohol at this event to get 300 people fucked up. And there was only 150 people.
Or 5 podcasts.
Yeah. Well, we're going to test that theory.
So we get to a point where this guy that comes up and does all the speeches decides that he's just our best fucking friend, but he's also exceedingly drunk at this point. So Phil gets up, I presume, to go fart again.
It was to pee, to fart, and to grab another drink.
Yeah.
So 3, it was a trifecta.
So he was gone for a minute. This guy sits down in Phil's spot, and I kind of more or less try to ignore him because I can smell the massive amount of alcohol coming off of him. And I'm just like, all right, I'm just going to pretend I'm doing what I'm doing. And I got people coming up and making requests and stuff. And I will say this dude's name is Dominic also, and very, very Italian. Yes. And very, very, very frittata.
Yeah.
So, we've got a new mixer now that's all in a rack and everything. And he's just sitting there quiet for a few minutes, just kind of lean back. And I'm thinking, that's fine. He's not bothering me. He's not bothering anybody. Seems like an okay guy.
He was chill as fuck, and I was watching. I'm like,
yeah,
we're cool.
So he's sitting there, and all of a sudden he's like, which one of these is for volume? They want more volume. And he just like goes to our mixer and like
slides up a slider.
All the way up.
Thankfully, it was a dead one. There was nothing plugged into
there was nothing plugged into that slider. And I'm like, dude, do not touch our shit. I'm like, do not touch anything. Well, you should give me a Mikey. And I'm like, I'm not giving you anything. You need to get up. And at this point, I'd already texted Phil, get back here and get this asshole out of this seat. So he comes back and the guy's like, oh, I'll give you your seat. I'm like, thank God, get the fuck out of here. He walks around the table and comes over here. He's like, yeah, give me that microphone again. I'm like, no, we're done handing out microphones for the night. And he's like, well, you need to give that to me. I'll get people going. And I'm like, dude, look at the dance floor.
Party was going just great.
It's full.
Yeah.
We don't need any interruptions. Just let it go. Yes, hit the bell.
Yeah.
No, I haven't yet.
Uh-oh, wedding reception.
There we go.
Yeah. And the party was bumping, and they were doing what everybody liquored up. The food was great. I will say that too. Jeannie did a fantastic job. We had prime rib. They did that same chicken we had the wedding a few weeks ago, but this time it was like perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was good. Food was good.
So this guy is still like standing here for 3 songs, and I'm finally like, dude, if you don't stop chirping at me, I'm like, they're paying me to be here and for us to do this. If you don't stop standing here and chirping at me, there's going to be an issue. And he goes, what? I'm not fucking bothering you. Just give me the fucking microphone. I'm like, I'm not giving you fucking anything. get the fuck away from me or there's going to be trouble. And I mean, he's all of about this tall. I'm sitting down
Probably
and
5'7", soaking
yeah.
wet.
And so I'm like, I know I don't get around well, but I would still beat your fucking ass. I would drag you to the ground and I would just literally choke your ass out. And he won't go away. So Phil is like going and telling other people, you better get him away from us because there's going to be trouble.
And then he starts getting aggressive, and I take a couple steps to walk toward to get in between you guys. And that's when people grabbed him. I'm like, we better get him out of here. Yeah.
So then this other guy comes up and he's like, yeah, he goes, I'm from a small town in Southern Florida. I married into the family. I'm the groom's brother-in-law. And they're all a bunch of assholes. They got a bunch of money. They just treat people like shit. I'm going to run interference for you guys the rest of the night. I'm not drinking or anything, so I'll just run interference for you. If I see him even get close to you, I'll redirect him. So there was about 4 people babysitting this guy.
And he did come up and apologize.
He did.
Because he came up and the other guy that was his handler, I'm kind of like, and he was better that time, but he still wanted a microphone. And I'm like, yeah.
Well,
A
and
microphone that wasn't hooked up.
Yeah, you need that
we need the Fisher Price microphone. We can just hand
you
you.
need that
Yep.
Pink Princess Bluetooth microphone.
Yeah.
So-
we should spend like $10 on one of those and just
there was another guy that came up and he goes, we need to, he wanted Sweet Caroline played.
bah, bah, bah.
And at first he was pretty sober and he goes, I got a whole thing I'll do. If I can borrow a mic. I'm like, yeah, okay. So we let him borrow one. He comes up a little while later and he's pretty drunk and he's like, I need that microphone again to get the fucking party started. These people don't know how to party. Nobody knows any of the music you're playing.
Adam,
And literally,
Adam, we had the fucking party going all night long. And I don't know why these people think they could do it better when the party was literally rolling. Like the dance floor was full still at this point.
there wasn't a square foot of dance floor available. In fact, people were literally off the dance floor dancing in the grass because the dance floor is only like a 20 by 20 dance floor. And it was packed.
And these people are like, well, I can get the party going better. And it's like,
and then people coming up and requesting stupid songs that might be their favorite song that they love.
oh my God, that happened to
but
5
they were
times.
party killers. I mean, just
Some
shit
asshole
songs.
requested record the Edmund Fitzgerald.
No, that probably would have went over all right.
Actually, we played that at wedding receptions before, and it's gone over pretty big.
But no, like stuff nobody's ever heard of. Oh, play this song.
This is such a great song. And I'm like, I've never fucking heard this. I'm listening to it. I'm like, I hear a lot of music. It's like, I've never heard this. And we'll play it. And sure enough, the person who requested it, maybe like 3 of their friends would be out there dancing, but nobody else.
Or they'd be standing off to the side going, oh, I like this song because you can't dance to it.
Oh, NF show up?
Pretty much, yeah. So we get towards the end of the night. It's about 11 o'clock. And at that point, I'm dealing with a very, very capable Phil.
Very capable Phil still.
And
I go start seeing Alyssa for my mixed drinks.
yeah, he went from drinking the seltzer waters, much like what he's drinking now.
Teas or whatever, yeah.
And which I had several of those through the night as well. They're very, very good. And Alyssa was mixing drinks, kinda. If you can
I think it
consider-
was just putting booze over ice.
Yeah, and with a slice of lime. In it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so because at the beginning of the night, I'm like, Phil, whatever you get, just make it a double. Get me one too. And he brought it back, and it was vodka with ice and a lime. There was supposed to be soda in there, apparently.
There was a splash for color.
Yeah, a little bit of
A little more
effervescence.
transparency.
Yeah.
And but it was pretty much straight vodka. And so Phil was getting a few of those, I noticed at the end of the night. Didn't think anything of it because he was very, very.
I'd eaten a nice dinner. I even had a cannoli cupcake that was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I thought we were all in the clear. 11 o'clock rolls around. He's still talking normal. By 11:20, we'll pretend this is a microphone sitting between us. He's like, I'm going to make an announcement. I'm like, okay. Tell them that we're coming up on our last song and ask if they want a fast or a slow song. We've got just 5 or 6 songs left. I'm like, Phil, no. Last song. The last song is coming up. What song do you want to hear?
And
Never corrected it, that we've got 5 or 6 left. So I'm like, no, just tell them last song. What do they want, fast or slow? Do you want a slow or a slow fast song for the last song of the night?
the slow or a slow fast song. So I told him, it's a huge red flag if I voluntarily at an event grab the microphone and say, I got this.
I haven't seen that before.
Because I don't do that.
I've had to force him.
You do that at some point.
Right.
Well, yeah, he does have that filter does come off eventually. So we get through the end of the night, and then of course we get done with the last song, and the bride's mom comes up. She's like, and she's pretty hammered at this point too. She's like, I thought this Frank Sinatra song was supposed to be the last song. I'm like, whatever, I'll play it. I don't care. And it wasn't. It was nowhere. I went back through and reviewed the notes. There was nothing about a last song of the night.
Meanwhile, they also had done a flash mob dance to Pink Pony Club that we had to start at exactly 41 seconds, which Adam was you probably were right on 41 seconds, but I don't think that's where they actually wanted to start it. It should have been more like 43 by my calculation.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
But Phil had to endure that twice, which probably drove him to drink.
That's 100% it. Yep. They even gave me a pair of pink heart sunglasses.
Yes.
To be part of the festivities. They're still in my truck, yeah.
Nice.
So we get done with everything. I play the Frank Sinatra song the mom wanted. Good night, everybody. Get home safe.
Hey, you still got 4 more songs, buddy.
Fuck y'all. So we get done. I shut the laptop. Phil jumps up. Immediately knocks the lights off the table. like no hesitation.
Those
just
poor fucking lights. I've knocked those lights off.
they have taken a beating the last couple of weeks. So
brutal.
He does that.
Those are nice lights too.
They are
rough service.
Yeah.
They do all right. They do all right. Luckily, they're all LED. If they had any kind of a
filament in them,
they'd be dead.
Fuck.
So he does that. I'm like, hey, unplug the speakers and I'll get all this put away on the table here. So I'm like rolling up the cords that go to the speakers. And I get to the end, I'm like, that doesn't look right. And I'm looking at them like, it's just bare wire.
Just wire. you take 2 little wire nuts and hook them up.
Oh, yeah. Well, if there was anything left to hook them to, there's just an empty plug still in the speaker.
Jesus Christ.
So then,
and I love equipment, and I'm so careful with it. I just must have hurt that thing as hard as I fucking could.
Yeah, because they lock in on the back of the speaker.
Some of them you got to hit. Some pull right out. Some you got to hit the release. This is one with the release, and I just must have fucking.
He's only done it, a couple of times, like taking them apart.
Couple hundred, yeah.
So then, I take some stuff to the car. I come walking back, and the tops of our speakers have these padded cases they go over.
They still do.
They still do.
That's the only thing I broke, to my knowledge.
Yeah, that's the only thing, now the couple weeks before that he broke a strap that goes around, but not a big deal on that.
Yeah, that's a what, $2?
Oh, and I did have to put one of the top parts of the speakers back together from that week too.
Yeah.
Because you tried taking it off the wrong way.
Oh yeah.
But no harm, no foul.
Yeah.
So he's standing there and he's looking
on it. Yeah.
He's looking at this bag, right? And he's just staring at it. And I'm like, are you all right, dude? I don't know what this goes to. I'm like, what do you mean that goes to the speaker tops? And he's just like, yeah, I don't know. I'm like, now I look over, the other speaker top is already in the fucking bag.
And I'd put the other one away.
And he's just baffled by this.
They're the same. They're identical.
Yeah. I'm like, those right there on the table go in that. He's like, okay. And then he puts them in there. Like, no big deal.
Holy shit, Phil.
So then the best part of the night was just before we started packing up, I opened up one of our equipment boxes.
Yeah.
And there's a half gallon of vodka in there. And I'm like, Phil, somebody put a half gallon of vodka. And he's like, I did. And I just start laughing. And I'm thinking, those bastards are never going to miss it. They can't take any of this back anyways.
Right.
And so I didn't even ask him any more about that. I just thought, okay, we got a half gallon of vodka. So a little while later, after we're done packing up, we had to take it out of that spot. He walks out to his truck and he's got 2 at this point. Then
They're multiplying.
Then I'm like in my car. We finally got done packing up, and
took us an hour.
Yeah,
should only take us 15 to 20 minutes.
Yeah.
What?
So,
my bad. I'm sorry,
Phil. I'm up by the car. I'm just kind of looking at everything, and I hear this huge bang, just bang. I'm like, what the hell?
I remember doing this too because I'm like, I can't crawl under there. Fuck it.
So I go walking in there and there's a table on the side. I'm like, what the hell happened?
The table we DJ'd from.
Yeah. He's like, I flipped it over to make sure we didn't leave anything underneath it. But it wasn't just like a tip it over. It was a full on Roadhouse fight scene table flip. And so I don't know. Did you ever pick that up?
No,
I know I did.
No, I left it there. Are you kidding me?
So I go back to the car. I'm just kind of laughing. And Phil comes walking out and he's got a whole armful of more half gallons, apparently a bottle of champagne, but he can only account for 2 right now. So we don't know where all the rest of them went. Because by my estimation, he walked out of there with 5.
I only end up with 3 total.
So 2 were probably sitting beside his truck somewhere.
Yeah, I probably set him down beside the truck and never made it into the truck. But anyway. Very, very interesting night, though.
Huh.
Definitely one for the ages. But all in all, I had a good time.
Oh, it was a great party. Now, the only thing that sucked is when you have all the rich, pretty girls that are used to getting their way on everything, and they come up and they're fucking hammered, and they're like, you need to play this song right now next. And it's like, I can't, that's not the way it works. I got to load it up. I got to find it, load it up, and have it ready to go in the queue. And then But
these were the younger ones too, so they didn't know the boob on the shoulder move because I didn't have that one pulled on me.
Well, you did back up our booth right to the wall.
Yeah.
So we were set out about 15 feet.
People didn't want to be influenced.
That one older woman did try the boob on shoulder move.
Yeah.
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 That's a classic for if you're a DJ, they come up and they, of course, lean in and put their boobs right on your shoulder.
Now the one girl in the maroon dress kind of tried that, but we were getting close to packing up, and I'd actually moved a bunch of our stuff over to the side. Otherwise, there would have been shoulder boob.
And they were young. This couple, there were a lot of young people there because they were probably, I would say, guesstimate between 23 and 25. The couple that got married, 23 to 25 years old. So a lot of young people there.
And the groom, that doofus way outkicked his coverage.
Oh my God, he's such a meathead. Oh my God.
He got on the mic at one point and he's just like, They
took the party bus to the wedding?
Yes.
They had the party bus the whole fucking weekend. What? So literally, what do you think they did when the reception was over?
Hopped on the party bus.
They marched back out to the party bus and they were out of there. Yep. Everybody that was left got on the party bus.
Yep. And they were taking them. I think they were driving a lot of them back all the way to like Grosse Pointe area. Yeah.
Was it one of Kindness buses?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Good for him. I saw 3 of them around there. 3 of his buses around there. So big money weekend for Midnight Madness. That's good.
My guess is they just told him have buses available for us.
Support local businesses. Yeah. Wonder how many of them got thrown up upon.
All of them. But
I thought it was great, and I was thoroughly and it's a great story. And yes, I was annoyed at one point by the disheveledness. You came into it kind of knowing, and you explained it to me, but it's kind of like when you tell somebody something that happens when they get older, and you don't believe them until it happens to you. I didn't believe it till we were submersed in it, and then I'm like, holy.
He says to me at one point, he's like, I have a whole different level of respect for what you do before the wedding. I'm like, dude, I put a lot into making sure that the plan is good because you get one shot at it.
Because everything runs smoothly. But heavens to Betsy, these people are going to say that everything ran perfectly for their wedding because of Jeannie, because of her staff, because of you and I.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like everything ran perfectly.
So it happened well in spite of themselves.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if they didn't, I can guarantee you, had they had their reception down there, and the reason they had it up here is because the groom's grandparents live right next door to Dave and Jeannie.
Mm-hmm.
But had they had this somewhere down there, it would have been a complete flop shit show because nobody down there would have given a shit if they had a good wedding or not. I mean, they'd have said, hey, do better on your next one.
And do better on your next one. And I didn't mind. Like I said, when I was directing traffic and everything there, I was kind of bored at that point anyway, because we sat around for a little bit and I'm like, fuck it. I might as well do something.
I was just thrilled that shit was happening.
I had a drink in my hand, so I didn't care.
But literally, they paid us for about 3.5 hours of actually DJing. So per hour, we made a killing.
We did well.
But,
and they thought we were still too cheap.
Yeah.
Hopefully we picked up some gigs because there were some people there that got our card and said, would you guys come down to Grosse Pointe? We're like,
yep.
Yeah.
For enough money, we'll
absolutely
pretty much go anywhere.
And honestly, for enough money, we'd probably toss them out a price and they're going to be like, whoa, that's cheap.
Oh, yeah.
Double down.
And we'll be like, smoking cigars and burning $100 bills.
So, yeah, that's both the weekend and my gear grind for the week.
Makes sense. The only other notes I have are, oops, I did it again. Try harder next time.
Honestly, though, there's, over the years, I've DJed with a lot of people, and you are actually pretty badass at that. No matter how much shit you destroy at the end of the night.
Yeah.
You do a pretty damn good job of directing traffic.
Yeah.
Of making sure that the annoying people stay the fuck away from me.
Well, I do know that. And you were ready to ground and pound that dude. And that's when he started getting aggressive, that's when I got up. I'm like, nope. If he's just sitting there giving you, you hold your own and you do just fine with general babble. Give me a microphone, dude. No. But when he starts getting aggressive, I'm like, nope, we're not having this. Yeah. So honestly, it's kind of entertaining to sit there and watch Adam try to bargain with a drunk person. It's not bargainable for anything.
Well, and I really don't bargain with them. I really
you just shut it down.
I berate them.
Well, it's funny because he crushed this kid too, because he's like, oh, I did great on the microphone. I'm like, no, you really didn't. And this kid was just, when he said that, he's like, yeah, he didn't do terribly. He didn't do terribly.
No.
That was the knife you had to use to cut him, though.
But he was also just relentless. Well, just give me the mic, man. Just give me the mic. I'm like, no. I'm like, we are paid here to do this. We're going to do the job. Well, I did a great job before. I'm like, you did okay. I said, but
you did okay. That was the line. You did okay.
I'm like, you did okay. I said, but you're really drunk now, and I'm not going to let you make an ass out of yourself because it reflects on me, and they've paid me to be here and do this. I'm going to do the job.
And we were fortunate. We let people do more mic work than I think any wedding we've DJed in a long time. But everybody did well. Nobody did make an ass of themselves for the most part. But I think it's fully because of you having the knowledge and wisdom to know when it's time to shut that shit down. Because if you would have given that Dominic guy or that other guy that he did great with his whole Sweet Caroline thing, he got everybody loved it. But the second time around he wanted to do it, he was too fucked up to even be.
Yeah.
He was me trying to say there's only one song left.
But when I told him no, he's just like, good enough.
Yeah, he did. He accepted. He's like, okay.
Yeah. I'm like, no. I said, I've already had one mic, because now that guy that his wife lost his phone, for one thing,
that was awesome.
It was awesome, but what a fucking idiot at the same time.
But I think that was actually was that a bit? I couldn't tell if that was a bit.
No,
that wasn't a bit.
No,
I thought that was a bit, and I thought it was great. So the grandfather, old guy, comes up, and he's probably in his 70s or so.
Yeah,
he's like, my wife has lost their phone. I need everybody to be quiet. So if you give me a microphone, I'm going to ask everybody to be quiet so I can call it.
And we're going to call it.
I thought it was a bit. It wasn't a bit. Oh my God!
They find the phone?
Oh yeah. So we got everybody quiet, but it took a while. Like quiet, and everybody's still rabble, quiet. Everybody finally got quiet. He calls it, and they find it, and we go, hey! The party explodes because they found it. I thought it was a bit.
No, the very first thing I told him was
fucking bit.
The same thing I tell everybody. do not step out in front of the speakers.
Yeah.
Because it's going to feed back. You know, I mean, we literally have the speakers 6 foot out in front of us.
We put them in front of us so we don't get any feedback.
Yeah. So I'm like, stay back here. Don't step in front of the speaker. So what's the dumb fuck do? Immediately steps in front of the speaker. So I got to turn it down. We turn it down, get no feedback. So he doesn't have very much volume, and he's holding the mic. He's holding the mic way out here. And he's like, hey, everybody, I need you to be quiet. Nobody can fucking hear him because they're all talking. There's no music playing at this time.
I thought it was a bit. It's because comedians, that's a standard bit. Like, hey, everybody, stand still. I lost the contact. We got to find it. You know, that's like a bit. That's a common trope bit that comedians do. That's terrible.
So they found the phone and he brings it back and stuff. But the other thing he did was he did one of these.
Yeah.
Hard tapping on the mic, which is terrible on the speakers. The microphone is a plastic diaphragm inside.
So if you tap the microphone, I usually just give it a little.
Yeah. So like when I do a check and I'm trying to be inconspicuous, it's just a little.
Yeah. You don't need
like
to
that.
Wah, wah,
this guy's like full hand, just like he's trying to get ketchup out of the fucking bottle.
Yeah.
And he's like, I need everybody to listen. So I was pretty annoyed with him, but I told when the last guy came up, like, yeah, when that guy tapped the microphone, it fucked it all up. I'm not lending out any more mics tonight. Oh, okay, good enough.
God, I thought that was a bit because he's an old dude. I thought it was just
No.
Man, that's a brilliant bit. That's a brilliant fucking bit. I might actually incorporate that into my stand-up.
You should.
Yeah. Shh, everybody quiet. Quiet. My buddy lost his phone. I got to call it.
Definitely was a joke, though. You wouldn't call it.
Be like, oh, wait, I don't call anybody.
We'll just wait for somebody to text him.
I don't make phone calls. All right.
So yeah, that was our
I
experience.
seriously thought that was a bit because I thought it was brilliant. That's
No.
why I was laughing my ass off. You didn't notice I was laughing my ass off?
Oh, I did notice.
So I'm like, this is fucking brilliant. I thought I was experiencing comedy gold, but it's just dumbassery.
And I'm sitting there because I'm already irritated as fuck.
He was at this point.
If anybody would have looked at me cross-eyed, I'd have fucking shot him. And he's out there tapping on the microphone. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Steps right up. I mean, he's from here to like right here.
He literally stepped right in front of the and I'm
right
like,
in front of it. And I'm like, don't go out in front of the speakers. First thing he does. Like people are going to
Everybody's like-
fucking hear you better because you're standing in front of the speakers with a microphone. No.
once again, do you know how microphones work?
I don't think he
Actually,
did.
I do.
Right?
And so, you know, he was just like very annoying even for an old man.
I thought that was a fucking bit, man. That was brilliant.
No, he was one of
That's one of the funniest things I've ever seen at a wedding we've DJ'd.
Oh, it was funny, and the fact that you hear some drunk guy out there, I found it, woo! The whole place goes crazy.
Yeah.
Slow clap.
Man, I thought that was a bit. That's awesome.
That was not a bit. That was real life happening right in front of us.
It was just fucking dumbassery. I love it.
Yes. So yeah, we totally.
We survived another one, partner.
What if the phone
Yes.
was like a jitterbug?
Probably. It was way nicer than Junior's, I guarantee.
So it was.
Did we ever get him his Obama phone?
Not yet. We're working.
Not yet.
Obama phone.
The Obama phone.
That would be a great bit. We might just have to make up an Obama phone box.
Right?
Oh boy.
We
Dear Lord.
should probably get out of this one. By my
We should.
calculations, we're about an hour.
We are, as a matter of fact.
Calculations. And I gotta pee. And I think this one's run its course.
I think so. I think
We've exhausted.
yeah, well it was exhausting. It was.
I might have to go look in the back of my truck and see if there's anything more in there.
Grab one of those chairs if you do.
Okay.
So there's 2 new chairs.
We've got 2 new chairs, too.
Yeah.
Wow.
We just have to assemble them. Some assembly required.
We'll make Junior do it.
Well, we bought a backup in case Junior breaks another one.
I don't know if I can fix that one yet or if we need to add it to the tally. I was telling Adam that before in our pre-production
I think
meeting.
we can fix it.
So why don't we try fix it? But can we still add it to the tally?
Yes.
Yeah, because
I think
broke.
I agree, and I think that's consensus. We all agree. We'll add it to the tally.
Yeah, it needs to be.
So once we get off this episode, we'll add one to the tally. We're up to 5 chairs this podcast has killed now.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we're not even Tuscaloosa yet this year.
Yeah, there's an estate sale in the neighborhood this weekend. I looked online to see what they had there, and they had a couple of chairs. And I'm like, if I had any ambition, I'd just go sneak down there for a couple minutes and pick those chairs up. I didn't do it.
That's fine. No, that's very on brand.
You know, they delivered these. They were supposed to deliver them here. They came to my house.
I know.
I don't know why. I clearly had your information on the order, and it's on the order. They just brought them to my house because they brought it to the billing address.
Huh. That's weird.
Yeah, jackasses.
Temu?
No, Walmart. Same thing, just shittier.
Same thing. Well,
The American outlet.
Walmart's what they call Temu in China.
Yes,
Right.
China.
All right. He's Adam Filkins. I'm Phil Nickel. Thank you as always for listening to the P&A Podcast Express. Go to dicklasers.com. Use promo code PandaDick, or is it Panda20? Panda Dick, right?
Yeah, Panda.
Oh, it is Panda. I put Panda 20 earlier on Mary's
I
post.
saw that. Panda Dick.
Oh,
and you'll get
damn it.
20% off your entire purchase. Buy some Malort. Give a shot to someone you don't like. Drink Shankies, because you know what? You won't be disappointed. You're happy drinking Shankies.
Yes.
Over there in the Malort Malaise Cove, the Dick Laser Zapper Zone, the Shankies Whip It Real Good Corner. 2 featured guests here tonight, starting off with the man in the middle. He is the Grumpy Griller. He smokes all the meats, brings us all the treats. Once again, the Grumpy Griller. To my left, another featured guest. He's the man who stays strapped in case his pants get crapped. He is our head of HR that does all the PR. He is Brian Loveblade. My mother's disappointed in me because she told me make good choices the other night, and I clearly did not. And she's already pointed that out to me. So I apologize to my mother, but I have to inform everyone else. Do your best. Listen to the P&A Podcast Express. Share us out. Like our page. Tell people about us, and make good choices.